Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, the Universal Champion, the Iron Eagle Hans Baumgartner, along with Reginald Vanderhoff and the Bodyguard Solitude. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Old School Championship Wrestling, April Anarchy, April 25th, 2010, from the Omar Shrine Auditorium in Mount Pleasant. Jason Willis along with Jared the Man Shapiro. Here is this big main event time. Hans Baumgartner will take on the former WWE and WCW World Champion, a man who's headlined WrestleMania, Sid Vicious.
You know, it means a lot for Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, to have a man who's headlined a WrestleMania taking on the Huckster actually come to this little podunk town.
This is going to be a big challenge for Hans and the entire dynasty as well. Sid Vicious, years and years of experience in that ring, and he's a monster. They call him Psycho for a reason there, Jared.
Yeah, well, Sid has nothing on the Iron Eagle. Look at this man, proudly displaying his country's colors.
As you see Eddie Rich getting ready to make the announcement. As we get ready for the introduction of Sid Vicious. Maybe taking his time here, Jared. Maybe making the dynasty wait a little bit. Here he comes.
There he is.
The man who says he rules the world, but does he rule the OSCW world? Can he rule the Dynasty's world? Because Reginald Vanderhoff, thinks he pretty much runs everything here at OSCW, Jared Shapiro.
Well, say what you will about Sid. Say he's a has-been. Say he was a never was.
You're
He's
saying
still
that.
a big man.
You're saying that. I'm not saying that at all, Jared. That's an insult to a man like this. Veteran, big, powerful man, and the fans can't get enough. Look at the fans just lining up to get a handshake there with Sid.
Well, I sure as heck wouldn't tell him to his face he's a never was. I'd probably pay someone to do it.
Well, this is kind of interesting. Hans doesn't look too worried, and neither does Vanderhoff for whatever reason.
As they shouldn't be.
You wouldn't be scared of Sid Vicious?
I wouldn't be stupid enough to stand next to him.
You know the Dynasty's got to have a plan if they're looking this confident. I just don't believe that they wouldn't be. How could you not be intimidated by this? I mean, this is a man that's been in the ring with Hulk Hogan, for crying out loud. Ric Flair, the best in the business, have all faced Sid Vicious. Boy, look at Sid.
Yeah, but Sid ran from RoboCop.
Well, I guess
he was beat up by Sal Bandini.
Yes, I guess that's true. Well, that was a movie, though, Jared.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying Vanderhoff's better talking. We might want to listen. Vanderhoff's talking awful tough to Sid. Well, Vanderhoff's saying the Universal title won't be on the line in this match.
Well, who does Sid think he is with walking?
Oh, and you mentioned RoboCop, and Vanderhoff just went there.
Capital Carnage, look it up.
Vanderhoff just went there.
It's not bad for me to come in and beat this punk like a punk and take the championship of my first.
Calling Hans a punk.
And for the fans here tonight, I will prove myself to them. I'll prove myself to the officials of this organization, and I will win tonight to set up a real title shot with your man, if that's what you want. That's right. But it's not going to be that easy for you and this guy right here. You understand that? For tonight, it's going to be unfair. It's going to be hard.
Sid just slapped Vanderhoff. Oh
Why would he do that?
Oh my goodness.
Vanderhoff is not a wrestler. That's just not right.
Oh, what? Wow. What a shot.
And where was Solitude to take the hit?
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Oh my goodness. Boy, Solitude said he was going to protect Reginald Vanderhoff, and he didn't do his job right there. Boy, and Vanderhoff is furious at ringside.
I would be too. He's not a competitor in this. He's not even a wrestler. He's a businessman.
He took a big shot from Sid. I'm surprised he's still on his feet, but he looks more angry than anything else. He's going to tell Hans, destroy this guy. I don't know if Hans is going to be able to get the job done. Did you see the shot that he put on Vanderhoff? That was pretty incredible. But Vanderhoff still collected himself at ringside. He's just not looking too good. Now, I got to admit, Jared, there's not as much of a size difference as I would have thought. You know, Hans is a big, big guy also.
And like I said, the Iron Eagle does not have a lot to be afraid of with Sid. Sid's a has-been.
How can you call this guy a has-been?
Well, he hasn't been in the ring in 10 years.
That's not true, Jared.
Oh, well.
He's been wrestling on the Memphis independent scene against guys like Scott Hall, who's now in TNA.
And on TV, might I say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little different.
Yes. I don't follow those little towns like Memphis.
Boy, and Vanderhoff is telling Hans, destroy him, destroy him. Boy, Vanderhoff's got to be hot about that shot he took. Oh, big shoulder block by Sid. Hans can't knock him down. And Vanderhoff's got a lot of useful advice here, I think.
I think this might have to be another mind over matter match. Hans going to cause some pain to Sid, but it won't matter.
Did Vanderhoff say you're faster than him? Use your speed? Hans not exactly known for that. He's a power man's wrestler, just like Sid is. Manages to back him into the corner. Boy, look at Hans give Sid a look. It's like, yeah, I just backed you into that corner. What are you going to do about it? Wow.
Apparently he's going to back him into the corner.
Yeah, now Sid showing his power. Now, is he going to get the same? Is he going to get the, well, he got a clean break also. Kind of surprised that Hans gave Sid a clean break. Tie up again. Back to the corner. Hans manages standing switch. Oh, and gives Sid Vicious a little shove for his trouble. Whoa.
Thumbs down to Sid.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I would do this, Hans. Sid's not just a big guy. He's a crazy big guy. The man known as Psycho Sid.
I don't know how many conversations you had with Hans himself, but he's not the most sane individual I've ever met.
Well, Hans is and now Hans getting the same treatment that Vanderhoff got earlier, a big slap across the face. That may, well, unlike Vanderhoff, Hans can actually do something about it.
Very true.
And Hans is saying, okay, that's the way you want to play. I actually thought Hans would be doing a little more cheating, really, than he's doing in this matchup, Jared.
Well, he doesn't need to yet. That's what I've been saying.
He doesn't need to yet. Test of strength, perhaps?
This is how they shake hands in Germany.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah. And they usually eat chocolate.
What are you, a world traveler?
Yeah. I've been to South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida.
That doesn't make you a world traveler. What does that? What do you know about Germany?
They have chocolate.
Here's
Good
Hans
chocolate.
now putting that hand up. Sid's a little bit hesitant to lock up with Hans.
He knows what he's in store for.
These are two big bulls right here. Now look at this. Hans is trying to outpower Sid Vicious, a man who's gone toe-to-toe with Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior, Kevin Nash, some of the biggest and best in our business.
As long as he stays off that second rope, he has a chance.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, he's a big man.
Look at Hans now. He's got the wrist lock advantage here. Kind of surprised that Hans can overpower. Well, uh-oh. Hans is in a little bit of trouble now. Sid's powering out of this maneuver.
He's just playing with him.
Oh, he brought Sid down to a knee. How impressive is that? Vanderhoff's over there clapping his approval over there in the corner. Look at this.
That's the Iron Eagle for you.
Did you ever think you would see Sid Vicious overpowered by Hans Baumgartner? It's pretty incredible. Trying to maneuver that shoulder to the mat. But Sid manages to power out again.
You say this is pretty incredible. For a normal human being, it would be. But this is the Iron Eagle Hans Baumgartner we're talking about. He's no ordinary man.
Well, Sid's a big, strong man, but there is quite a bit of age difference. You know, Sid's got a lot of wear and tear in that body. Hans is only 25 years old. So maybe it's not a matter of strength, it's a matter of wear and tear. This Hans boy, you can tell he's red in the face. He's using every bit of strength that he has to hold Sid's shoulders down. Really got him tied up. Sid's being out-muscled, out-powered, and may get pinned. Another 2 count by Scott Grady.
You know, if Sid spent more time working on that mind and less working on the body, he would actually probably be spinning it up still.
Well, no disrespect to Sid, but he's never been known for his mental acumen. He's always been a crazy, powerful, crazy guy, I guess, Jerry. I said crazy twice.
Well, it takes a crazy man to do a move like that. And when Hans gets back up, Sid's in trouble.
The German Jewels right now are in trouble as Sid has put the knees up. Oh boy. Sid's thinking about doing it again. Vanderhoff up on the apron and he inadvertently caused his own man to get nailed right there.
Well, Scott Grady
Vanderhoff was complaining to the referee about the potential low blow, and he may have inadvertently caused it right there.
That's why Scott Grady should be paying attention to things like that.
And now Hans is on the mat in trouble. Can't tell from our camera angle here exactly what. Oh, he's got a chin lock on Hans. Look at Vanderhoff trying to push the rope closer so Hans can reach it.
He's trying to help his boy.
What a Weasley snake!
Vanderhoff's paycheck right here.
What a Weasley snake in the grass that guy is. Boy, and Hans is actually trying to claw his way to that bottom rope.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You can hear Vanderhoff shouting encouragement. Hans is almost there. There he goes. He's got the middle rope. Sid will be forced to break that maneuver. And I'm a little surprised at the clean breaks. I thought Sid would go after Hans. And oh my, he just kicked the middle rope and Hans once again caught it low.
Yeah, I think Scott Grady may have been paid off for this match.
And, well... Oh, Sid's got Vanderhoff's tennis racket.
And Scott Grady's going to allow it, I guess.
Well, he put it down. Oh, and Solitude's doing what he's paid to do by Vanderhoff, trying to protect the guy.
Now, Sid knows these two men aren't in the match, right?
Right, I think so, but gave Hans time to recover, and there's a racket shot by Hans.
He was going after Hans as manager. As Hans looking out.
I think Sid briefly had a hold of both Solitude and Vanderhoff there. And Hans with the big goose step now. Big elbow onto Sid. Two count again.
I thought for sure that was it.
Boy, Vanderhoff's having a fit out there.
And Hans just taught Scott Grady to count to 3 in German.
He's been touched twice by Sid. His guy's back in control now, but do you think he'll fire Solitude?
Well, if Solitude would do what he's supposed to do, then maybe you get a paycheck.
And he may be a little short in that department this week. He's doing a good job of holding the belt, though.
Well, it doesn't take a...
Boy, look at Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff's going to get some revenge right here. Look at this. Choking Sid out on that rope.
I didn't see it. I saw Hans talking to Scott Grady.
Are you kidding me? It's right in front of you. What are you looking at?
Hans talking to Scott Grady. That's what
What
I
he
saw.
told Solitude to give him a shot. Boy, now, yeah, like you did nothing there. Telling Scott Grady he just dropped the title belt and he was picking it back up. Unbelievable. Hans now. 3 big right hands onto Sid. Still can't knock him out. We're going to try for the slam again, and he may have pulled something in his lower back there trying to pick Sid up. Not sure what happened to Hans. Smart maneuver, though, hanging on to that headlock. That way he doesn't have to use the muscles in his back. Jared filling any time here.
I'm watching the amazing action here in the ring with Hans. This right here is a work of art. The way he's working this giant of an old man Sid.
Well, if you wear him down, you can eventually get the 3 count, I guess, and that's what Hans is thinking. Again, I didn't expect a technical classic. You didn't expect a lot of wrestling maneuvers, a lot of arm drags and drop kicks. These are 2 big, powerful men, and they're doing what brought them to the dance. They're trying to use their power to beat each other.
I think Sid should have just stayed up in Memphis. He's got no chance against Hans.
As you see Vanderhoff on the outside with that $30 Kmart suit of his, pounding
That
away.
suit is not from Kmart.
Well, he's pounding away on. Look at Hans. Really taking it to the back of Sid. There's a big shoulder. Look at these clubbing blows. And again, once again, Hans Baumgartner manages to put Sid Vicious on the canvas.
That's why this man's champion.
The OSCW Universal Champion, a title that can be defended virtually in any promotion he wishes. Matter of fact, defended just recently at the Spring Fling up in Columbia, South Carolina. Hans was successful there. Oh, and he's pulling down the straps. And that means Hans is getting serious here. Another big shot by Hans. Sid Vicious is in trouble. Are you surprised that Sid's being dominated like this, Jared?
No, like I said, 10 years ago he might have had a chance, but not now.
When he punches him right in the face one more time, Sid grabbing his eye. He may have a black eye before all this is over. Boy, Hans is really putting it on Sid. And what a feather in the cap this will be if he can knock off Sid Vicious. What would that say to the rest of the competition here in Old School Championship Wrestling about the Universal Champion? Oh, there's a big slap by Sid.
Well, we'll definitely say that Hans isn't afraid of RoboCop. Or a man that runs from RoboCop.
Well, what a shot that Hans took, and Sid, oh!
There's that mental agility of Hans Baumgartner yet again.
Oh, right into a bear hug.
This could be it. Hans' bear hug is devastating.
Well, Hans has been working on the lower back with clubbing blows for several minutes. And he's going to try to finish Sid right here with a bear hug. Folks at home, believe me, this looks like a very basic maneuver, but it puts a lot of pressure on the lower back when executed properly, especially by a man that's about 6'5" and weighs about 280 pounds. Squeezing your lower back. And look at Vanderhoff. Boy, he looks cocky now, doesn't he?
Well, he knows his boy's about to win. German bear hugs are dangerous. You know, something else I know about Germany, they invented the bear hug.
That's a pretty happy millionaire there at ringside. Well, he claims to be one. As Sid now.
Ending this match is now 2 arm drops away.
Boy, there's the second one.
He's done. Look at this. Done.
Now there's 3. The match should be over right here.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
The arm did drop 3 times.
I think there was a payoff. I think Sid used some of his WWE money.
Surely not. You think Scott Grady would take a payoff?
I didn't think he would, but maybe.
Well, there's clearly going to be some controversy here with this call.
I think Scott Grady has some child support to pay, so.
But the arm did drop 1 extra time. And boy, even Vanderhoff's complaining about it.
As well he should be.
And I don't often agree with Vanderhoff. But, oh! Vanderhoff with a racket shot. And there's a big body slam by Hans Baumgartner. And I tell you what, I think Vanderhoff took exception to that call.
Well, that's what happens when a man like Sid tries to pay off the ref. It shouldn't happen.
Well, he's kind of a weasel, he's kind of a snake, but you don't want to make the guy mad, especially when he's brandishing a weapon. And they say, Jared Shapiro, that tennis racket is loaded.
Well, fortunately, I've never had to get hit by it, so I don't know. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
Sid sneaking up from behind. He rolls up Hans Baumgartner. 1, 2, 3, and that's all. Sid Vicious pins the Universal Champion. Boy, and Hans is not happy about that. Pounding away on Sid.
I wouldn't be either. The man cheated.
Boy, and Vanderhoff's calling for some reinforcement here. Here comes Michael Freely. Here comes John Schuyler, another Dynasty man. They're pounding away on... Uh-oh. Sid got away from Hans. Are we going to see it?
Oh, the power
bomb. Oh, Sid Vicious's classic power bomb maneuver. John Schuyler's trying to get away. Look at the fear in the face of Hans. John Schuyler takes one for his trouble, and Hans is getting out of there. He leaps over the top rope.
The men weren't even involved in the match.
Takes an awkward spill. And Sid Vicious is your winner, folks. Right here at Old School Championship Wrestling as the Dynasty. Running with their tail between their legs. But after seeing 2 men get powerbombed like that, I don't know if I blame the Dynasty. Wow.
This is why I wasn't in the ring myself.
What a matchup for Jason Willis, for Jared the Man Shapiro. This is Old School Championship Wrestling exclusively on X Media TV.